Hey, so what's going on? So, should you pre-sell your lead gen sites? I personally feel if you're a brand new beginner that you would have a much easier time succeeding in the rank and rent business if you went ahead and built 10 rank and rent sites, rank it to the top of the Google search engine, start generating free traffic first, generate free leads to a business owner, and then talk to that business owner about working together. Because when you're a brand new beginner, you don't have any case studies that you can show off. You don't have any prior experience or even have the knowledge or the experience that you can even rank a website. So when you talk to a business owner and you try to get money before you even produce results, you're going to be a lot more nervous. You're not even be able to believe that you are the expert because you haven't really done it yourself. So it's going to be very difficult for you to have confidence in that conversation with the business owner when you don't have free leads to give away in hand. So this is why me and Dan always preach, it's better to put in the work to get the leads coming in, offer value for free, because in the digital marketing space, too many people are trying to ask money up front too quick. And when you ask too quick, business owners get turned off. How can they believe that you're going to deliver on your results? Now, there are some business owners that are desperate enough and you are a natural good salesman enough that you can pre-sell a lead gen site, but those opportunities are few and far in between, and depending on how comfortable you are in doing salesmanship is going to make all of the difference. So for someone to say that pre-selling lead gen is always the best route to take is, in my mind, it's very narrow-minded view of looking at this business model. What makes this business model so much better than running an AdWords agency or SEO agency is the fact that we can own these sites and rank it ourselves first so we can provide free leads or results in advance. The biggest stumbling block comes in digital marketing agency businesses is to actually close the deal with a business owner. Why would a business owner want to pay you over the phone to somebody that they've never met over the internet if they can't tangibly see the results? Yeah, so it's very difficult. Now, yes, you can run AdWords and show some proof and evidence, but if you're only targeting business owners that are willing to pay up front and you're running AdWords, you end up becoming more of an AdWords agency. And that becomes very stressful because those business owners, now you're only making 15% margins. The business owner can fire you at any time. You're moving further and further away from the beauty of the rank and rent business. And the beauty of rank and rent business is owning your own digital assets that produce income for you over the long term. It's never a good idea to be in business where you are always at the effect of other people, right? So when you're always having to depend on business owners saying yes to you with their credit card because you want to pre-sell lead gen sites, you're always going to be at the effect of the business owner saying yes or no to you. Whereas with rank and rent, how I approach this business is that it doesn't matter if a business owner is out there and they say yes to me or no to me. I'm going to build sites that are so high quality and so valuable in the marketplace that business owners will have no choice but to say yes to me after they start seeing all the high quality leads that I'm able to generate. Also, another thing, if you are constantly focused on pre-selling lead gen sites or rank and rent sites, then you are inevitably going to target markets where it's not as ideal. You're not going to be able to target markets with low-hanging fruit and easy to rank markets. Perhaps maybe you'll pick a market just because the business owner in that market is running AdWords and they said yes to you. But always remember, the markets where business owners are running more and more AdWords, markets where it's more saturated potentially, and it might not even be a niche that's that lucrative. So you just never know. I always go through my own process of due diligence when picking the right city and the niche to go into, and it varies from city to city and niche to niche. There's so many variables that I look at. I determine that based off of my 10 years of experience to pick the right pockets to target, dominate that pocket, generate high quality leads. And I know based on my criteria of due diligence that there's more than enough businesses in that market that will want to buy my leads. So I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about targeting a market where I can dominate quick and I can generate great amount of leads at high quality leads that are worth good money. If I was picking all those niches to get into based off of what the business owner said to me, yes or no, then inevitably I know I would have picked markets that are not as profitable in the long run. So, all that to say, there's nothing wrong with trying the method of pre-selling sites, but don't make the mistake of always having to wait for a business owner to say yes to you before you start building. Too many of you guys are still stuck in the mindset of consumerism. We have to transition our mindset into becoming producer of products, which is what the rank and rent business allows you to do. You don't have to wait to close that deal. You can just start producing high quality value and product in the marketplace. And once you build, people will come to want to buy that off of you. I'm not saying you should go out there and build 100 different rank and rent sites all at once, because in the beginning, you're not going to have the cash flow to sustain that. But I would say most people starting out have enough cash flow to build 10 different rank and rent sites right away when you get started. And that's what I recommend. And that's what our data says has led to the most successful students in our program. We've been teaching this rank and rent business model for over 10 years, and we have a lot of data on our side. And our data says that students from all walks of life, where they fail the most in these types of businesses is not being able to convey that value to the business owner. We solve that problem by first you ranking your lead gen site, generate free traffic, generate free leads, give those leads away for free, leverage the law of reciprocity, which is human nature, which says that when you give something of value for free to other people, they want to give something of value back to you. So once you give free leads to the business owner, they're gonna at least feel inclined to be very interested in speaking to you. And then when you build healthy long-term relationships with business owners, be patient. It's sort of like dating. Don't go into the first date expecting to sleep with her or asking for a marriage proposal, right? You got to play the long game. And that's the same way in this digital marketing or rank and rent business model. And in order to do that, you have to first take your own time and dollar and create value for yourself. Owning these different lead gen sites, ranking it, start generating free leads, and then the rest will begin to take care of itself. All right, so if you dig what I'm talking about the rank and rent business model, we have a coaching program, by far the best coaching program in my mind on the internet. Check the link on the description to find out more info. Thank you.